Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's had a nice weekend, that you found some time to relax, take time for yourself, visit with family and friends, the ones you live with, and connecting with the ones you don't live with, because you need that too. I've been very fortunate, able to Zoom chat with some family, some friends, few missed phone calls, but we'll figure it out and we'll be able to talk to each other hopefully within the next day or two. And yeah, and like I said yesterday, we did a lot of cleaning, so today I did a little more, a few areas that kind of needed it, and just been like, oh, well, one time, we're all at home, so why not now? But now it's time for some cooking with Kaitlin. And I know, you're going to see this and be like, you've made this 3 times, I can't believe we're watching this again. But it's going to be different a little bit, because we're working with what we have and what's available in the stores. And that's okay. So what we're going to do is make kind of a marbled pancake cake. This is an easier way to just deal with a whole batch of pancakes that I saw on Pinterest. And thought, oh, well, how easy. You just mix it all together, you pour it into a cake pan, and you just bake it in the oven. Kind of like we did with the bacon a few days ago. And it's all just there, and you can just eat off of it for the week. So that's easier if you don't want to have to sit there and flip every single one, which is fine and fun to do when you've got the time. But this is kind of a nice, quick and easy way to get your pancakes done. And we still have some of that blueberry syrup we made last weekend. So after we pour it into the cake pan, we're going to marble it in there. Just a little fun. Just a little zhuzh it up. All right. Oh, and what you do when you do the cake is we've got to whisk or fluff up the whites. So we're going to separate our egg yolks and whites just to give it a little extra volume. All right. Just going to do that. Going to crack our eggs like we've just done. And then separate out our whites and our yolks. We're still using them all. We're just going to add some volume. I don't know if you just heard that beeping, but the oven is preheated to 350. Come on, there we go. All right, so we've separated out our yolks and our whites. Got our yolks over there. Move our egg shells. All right. So we're going to use that mixer. You'll remember it from just yesterday's video. All right. So now you can't really see. Where's the down there? All right. So it's not quite like the whipped cream where you need everything chilled. I mean, you could still do it, but this doesn't require it the way whipped cream does. So we're just going to be fluffing them up. You kind of see them changing a bit. If we had a lot more, we'd be able to make some maroon that we should have. Which had a few people tell me what we should have done with all those other ones that we just used for egg white omelet. So maybe in the future. Nice and fluffed up as all got. Now got our egg yolks going in. Got our cup of milk. And our 2 cups of Bisquick. And since we've already got it, we're just going to use the mixer. If it's already out, right? Might as well use it. Alright, so we've got that good and mixed up. We are not going to beat the egg whites in there because that will kind of ruin the point. We're going to move our mixer out of the way so I don't bump into it 4 more times. Alright. What you do is you fold your egg whites in. Just fold them in. Get them all out of the one mixing bowl. We're going to fold everything in. So with our spatula. That's all we're doing. Keeping up that fluff factor. Kind of want everything folded in. Still going to be a little like that, but you want it just minimally blended. So we're just using the folding technique with the spatula. You can also do this with your eggs. Even if it's just straight egg whites, they're going to come out a lot fluffier. You can do this when you want to have scrambled eggs. They're a bit fluffier. Kind of a good mind trick if you're working on portion control, because it makes a higher amount, but with the same amount of ingredients, higher volume or more volume. All right, see, it's all folded in. That's good. That's exactly what we wanted. Now let me grab the pan and everything. I'll pause you for a minute. All right, so we're going to grease our pan. I do recommend using a cake pan about this size. I'm not saying it's going to fill it all the way up like a cake would, but if you use a smaller one, you run the risk more so of it spilling out, whereas this will go a little below, typically, the fill line, or the top of the pan. So, alright, get it all in there. But it's up to you. If you want them kind of big, then you can do that. We just kind of do it this way. We do it because they fluff up enough that we can divide them about how many pancakes we normally get in a batch. But it is up to you. It is a very quick way to do it. Butter here. Alright, you guys get some underneath there. Wipe that off. Alright, so here's some of our syrup. Just gonna kind of lightly drizzle it around. And you could do chocolate chips, you could do pecans, you could do fruit chunks, or nothing at all. If you didn't want to do anything in there, totally up to you. You can leave it like this, but we're going to kind of marble. Just because it's a little prettier. Reminds me of a marble cake my grandma was famous for making. My grandpa, my people always called a work of art. Spend a long enough time in quarantine, maybe we'll make that one day. but it is. It's like a work of art. You just marble it to as much as you want, or as little as you want. Or you could have just done the drops and thought that'll do it. Or just pour it on after. So many options, y'all. Alrighty. Alright, and now it is good to go into the oven. I'm going to bake it about 8 minutes. Check on it to see how it's doing. If it comes clean through the center, then we'll know it's done. If not, we'll go a couple more minutes. So we'll check back in when it's time for that. All right, so we're pulling it out. It's puffed up some, especially in the middle. So we're going to test and see if it's actually all the way cooked. It is. So you see, like I said, it's not that it was going to go up crazy high, but it did double in height if you get a good look at it. And in a smaller one, it would go up to just about the top of the pan. I speak from experience, y'all. And it spills over and it burns and you lose some of what you got. But there it is, all ready for us to eat on this week. So I hope you guys have a good end of your weekend and a good start to your next week. See you guys Tuesday.